Welcome back, everybody. Well, Father's Day just around the corner, June 21st. And if you want to get ahead of the game, we have some great ideas for dads. Tony's on the patio with our good friend Emily Oliver with some ideas for gifts. Tony?
Sherwin, hold on. I'm calling my wife. I'm making sure she's watching this segment. No. Just kidding. Emily, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us again. You always have good tips for us, whether it's for the females, for beauty, makeup. But we're talking about the men this morning, right?
We are all about men. We are so obsessed. So yes, today is all about Father's Day because we wanted to give enough time in advance to actually enjoy what we're looking for this season. So yes. I actually brought in a couple classic things, and then I also have a twist for you today.
All right, a twist.
A twist.
All right, well, let's start with these first.
Yes. So one of the easiest things for Dad is actually fragrance.
Of course.
If you don't know what he's already using, usually you can go ahead and hide and look around in the, in his bathroom, find out what he's normally using. But these are 3 must-haves, must-hits every single time. So I would say for more of your sporty guy, I would probably go straight into the Aqua de Jo. And this is actually a Senza. So it's not your normal Aqua de Jo from the 80s. This is like a little bit of a new brand.
Modern? Okay.
A little more modern, yeah. So this is the guy, he loves the gym, he loves to go golfing, he likes citrus, bergamot, all that kind of stuff. It pulls really crisp and clean. So I feel like this would be a really, go ahead and smell it.
Yeah.
Right? Like you know that guy. It's a perfect.
That's me. That's me.
I think so. I think so. So then going into the next one, we have the L'Homme, and you can either go 2 ways. You can do L'Homme Original or L'Homme Sport, and this is by the brand Yves Saint Laurent. The reason I like the L'Homme is because it has a lot of citrus pull. Like I'm really into citrus right now in this season.
Yeah.
The other thing that's special is it has a bergamot, which I was talking about with the other one. So similar notes, but the main difference with this is a vetiver. So vetiver is actually like a really seductive undertone note. So
really?
Yes, if you want to show Dad that you love him, or if you're the wife who's showing Dad that you love him, then I think that's kind of a nice way to go into. But the last one I brought is actually for more of a rebellious soul. So it's called Jazz Club. It's meant from the streets of Brooklyn. It's supposed to have like whiskey notes, and it has a cigar smell. It has a tonka bean. It's actually a really deep, beautiful fragrance. So it's not for the faint of heart, though. No, that's for somebody who like really loves a statement piece.
I like it. You brought something for everybody out there.
Yeah, I try to include something for everyone. And the other thing that I love to tell people is fragrance wardrobe. Maybe he's already using a brand by Versace. Maybe you go and you find a different type of Versace fragrance to put him in. But I personally love the combination of these 2 together, which can sound a little high maintenance, but I think that they smell so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would actually wrap up as much of the fragrances as I would basically say, and they're all just really awesome.
But you say it's not just about a physical gift that you can give somebody. This year maybe give something pampering, right?
Yes, and I am all about the experience this year. So for me, I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, what do I love? I love getting my hair done, and I love getting the facial. I know this is a totally different world for you, but I started thinking, I was like, well, how can we bring Dad into the mix? So I started thinking about old-fashioned barber shaves. I was like, that is the closest thing that I could think of that would actually be resemblant to a facial. The dad has to go in, he has to sit down, he gets pampered, he gets a luxurious experience, and then he can also get a haircut. So,
all in one.
Yes, I actually have a surprise guest for us today.
Surprise! Emily brought a surprise.
Yes, 2 surprise guests. So come on
over. Come on over.
These are the masterminds behind Chop Shop, which is the old-fashioned barbery, or would you call it a barbery?
What's going on, guys? Is it a barbery? What do you call it?
Barber.
It's a barber, old-fashioned barber. Yes, yes. So there's a number of different things that go on here. I've never done this before. I just go get my haircut and I'm up in the morning shaving. But this is something the guys might like, right?
Of course, yeah. It's an experience.
Yeah.
It's kind of a lost art. So people are so busy these days with their lives. You know what I mean? Like you just said, you get up and go.
Yeah.
This will give you a time to relax, enjoy an old-fashioned shave, how it should be.
I like it. Now, Emily, you're a pro when it comes to all of this. Describe kind of what happens in the process.
Yes, so I actually think it's so cool. What you do is you actually start out with a warm lather and oil combination. And what that does is when they put that on the skin and on the beard, it actually softens the bristle. It will actually pull the hair out because when you actually add warmth to the skin, it actually opens up the pores. So for a guy with a big old beard, or even a guy with stubble, it's going to help to release that hair out just a little bit. So after that, they actually put a warm towel over the face. So you guys leave like a little nose hole for the people, is that right?
A little nose hole to breathe, breathing room, right?
So pretty much all that's showing is the nose hole, and what's going to happen is it's going to actually work all that lather in, remove the dirt and grime, and kind of do like a little cleansing action. Once that comes off, a dry oil is applied from the Artist Shaving, which is my favorite shave brand, by the way. You can find it at their shop at Chop Shop, or you can also find it at Sephora. You can find it at theartistshaving.com as well. And
Awesome.
a dry oil is something that just goes on really easily, and I loved the way that Frankie put it the other day. He said, and then it just makes the blade glide.
Nice.
Yes.
And there's a special discount going on right now. We got 10 seconds left here, right?
Okay, yeah. So for a shave and a haircut, usually $52, mention Fox11, and these guys are going to give you $10 off.
There we go. $10 off right here.